Well, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump just had an hour-long press conference where he took questions uninterrupted, and we got a major bombshell regarding the potential debates. I talked about it yesterday. He came out, and it seemed like he was willing to do multiple debates. It wasn't just Fox News or nothing like he originally said. So Trump has gotten ahead of this. He's agreed to 3 debates, September 4th, September 10th, September 25th, the September 4th debate being on Fox News. September 10th was like ABC, and then the 25th was NBC. And Kamala Harris, from the looks of it, is running scared from Fox News. Of course, she agrees to the September 10th debate with liberal ABC or NBC, but she won't agree to the what Trump proposed, which is just great. You've got like 3 debates in the span of 3 weeks, but she is afraid of Fox News. Remember the whole liberal charade narrative. Trump's afraid to debate, and now he puts out 3 debates now, and apparently she only agreed to 1. Now maybe it'll come out and she'll agree to all of them, but this is big stuff. Trump had a longer press conference talking about it. Trump just destroyed a fake news reporter asking him if he's worried about Kamala's crowd sizes. Well, yeah, and Trump was right here. This is the point. Trump will go to an arena, he'll sell it out with like 17,000, but then there'll be another 30,000 surrounding it. So he gets like 40 to 50,000 per arena because it overflows, like legitimately. And they don't even talk about that. Kamala Harris gets like 300 people at a tarmac. They have to AI edit the photo to put in more people. That's what they're doing now. I'll show it. It's just totally edited. You can tell it's AI. It's fake. So they're talking about, oh, she's got these huge crowd sizes. And we know why. They tell them, oh, it's a free concert. They're going to shake their ass. It's going to be a rapper, whatever. And then they have to edit them like right here. Well, let's talk about this. Trump agrees to 3 debates on the 4th with Fox, the 10th with NBC, the 25th with ABC. Very charitable from Trump. Very charitable in terms of the 3 debates. You've got 1 right-leaning debate with Fox, and then really 2 liberal networks there when it comes to it. So the fact that she only agreed to the 10th, at least right now, and maybe she will duck the Fox debate altogether, it is pretty pathetic if that does end up happening. I hope all 3 debates happen. I originally said I thought there was going to be 2 debates. The fact that there's 3, this is great news. I always wanted the debates. Another thing that Trump talked about, and it confirmed what people were wondering about his campaign strategy. You know, J.D. Vance right now is taking a lot of heat from some conservatives. Trump is taking heat from some conservatives for not going out and campaigning. They're angry right now because the polls have gotten so close. That was always going to happen. But there is a bit of an issue with Trump basically doing nothing this week, and then people wondering why go to Montana to help with the Senate race. You should be in the Rust Belt. You should be in Arizona, Nevada. Well, Trump basically said that he's waiting for the DNC to end. Now, the problem is it's come out that the liberal strategy, at least the rumor, is that they want to hide Kamala Harris from any type of huge media session where she has to answer legitimate questions from the media to where they actually question her on stuff. They want to hide her, and so she comes out unscathed going into the DNC so their funding apparatus can really ramp up and they'll raise a lot of money, potentially at least tied with Trump in terms of the polls. Although Trump did get some good polls today, there were some ridiculous, erroneous Marquette polls yesterday that are going to skew the averages, of course. But other than that, there are some good polls today. But really, they're trying to get her to the DNC unscathed. Vance and Trump need to come out every day and say, she's not answering any questions. She's not answering any questions. She's not answering any questions. You have to embarrass her. And also Waltz as well. Although, to be fair, Waltz is, I think he's in Iraq right now. Oh, wait, he never went to Iraq. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. I don't know. But so that's what's going on. And we do also have this. This is total AI. You can tell. I don't know what this generator is saying. There's a 92% chance this is AI. So this is what not the Harris campaign tweeted, but I think a few of their followers to try and make it seem like it's huge. So these, you look at like 200, actually these all might be fake. All of these fans I think are fake. I believe this part of the photo is real. The plane that was in Wisconsin and then she got off and did the rally. These might be real people, but all of these people in the darkness they're all fake, and you can easily tell they're fake when you look at like some of them. As you get closer to them, you see like the focus on them. It's like they're drawing. It's like a realistic painting, if you will. But this entire photo might actually be fake. I'm not totally sure, but at least all of these people are completely fake. There's a 92% chance. No, it's 100% chance it's artificial. whatever system this is dumb. This should be able to, I can tell with a naked eye from here looking at a small image like that this is fake. So it's not a 92% chance that algorithm, if you're scanning something and saying, is this real or fake, it's not worth a damn if it doesn't come back and it can tell that this is 100% a fake altered photo that's just not real. So they're lying about their crowds. They have to use the AI. They have to use rappers, things like that. And the other thing I was saying when it came to Trump's strategy, I didn't finish trying to go back to it. So basically, Trump is, I guess, not doing many events this week, mainly because the DNC is coming up. I think he needs to start going to the swing states, I agree, and really hit the ground running. They said, well, this week, maybe he's trying to reset. His campaign is resetting. Another thing people are talking about, they're not seeing many Trump ads on TV. There was rumored he was going to really start the funding apparatus in September, but he did come out and say during this press conference that they were already pumping out ads. So maybe we'll be getting those soon, but I haven't seen many Trump ads either. And it's not just me, it's a lot of people. So it's not really anecdotal. There's been a lot more Kamala Harris ads. Remember, they saved the war chest. And by the way, it's also come out in terms of the way Kamala Harris is filing to run for president. Apparently, she's doing it virtually, honestly, illegally to be able to use Biden's war chest that he had. She's like running under the same number that Biden ran under, which I believe is not legal. I saw a tweet on it. So she's running under that because she wants access to Biden's war chest. Remember all the donors? They stopped funding Biden like 3 weeks before they overthrew him. They've got all that money, and now... So this is it right here, and the gist of this is apparently she used Biden's personal ID number instead of her own, which gives her access to the full Biden war chest. That's basically the summary of this thing. Obviously, you can see it is a lot of writing, but very interesting stuff there. I wonder if that actually is legal. And then this is Trump talking about the tax cuts that he originally installed back in 2017, saying that they're going to expire, and if the Democrats don't renew them, you're going to have to pay a lot more in terms of taxes. And he's 100% right here. The renewal is in 2025, and obviously if Trump is in office, we don't have to worry about it. But if it is the Democrats, we know their entire strategy based on taxes, it's total gaslighting. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm going to be saying. If you make under $400K a year, your taxes are not going to go up. Well, number one, because of your inflation that you've created, $400K actually isn't that much. And number two, that's never how it works out. The middle class always gets more taxes under the Democrats. That's just the reality of it. But they always gaslight and say, oh, but if you make under $400K, yeah, well, I mean, you can't even live in California on $400K. I'm not even kidding you. So that's what they're going to do, and they will probably not renew that. I think that's already come out they're not going to, so that's another thing Trump needs to hammer on. That's very important. And then I will quickly run through the updated polls today. You've got a CNBC poll. Very good news there. Trump +2. You've got Rasmussen, Trump +5 in 2 different polls. Good news as well. Georgia poll tied with Trump and Kamala. Georgia poll, you include everyone. Looks like Kennedy, Stein, and West do help Trump there. He goes to +2. Montana, you've got Trump +15. There's no way Tester is winning Montana if Trump wins that state by 15 to 18 points. He's not going to make up that much. You wouldn't expect. You can see that he's losing by 2 there. Tester is. Biden's approval rating is going up as he's basically doing nothing. Well, no, that's how the Democrats, and that's even a Rasmussen. I mean, you do have a CNBC that has him only at 40%, but the Democrats rewarded Biden for basically getting blackmailed. I mean, that's what happened. They got very happy when he dropped out of the race. Somehow he's still the president, even though nobody believes it. If you put a Democrat up to a lie detector and ask them, is Biden actually running things right now? I don't think they'd be able to say yes, without lying. Biden's maybe done 2 appearances in the last 2 weeks. It's like once it was announced that Biden wasn't running for re-election, they're just like, all right, I mean, we don't even have to show him now. Like, we can just throw him in Delaware, just leave him alone. I mean, that's honestly, it seems like the mentality. Generic congressional vote, Republicans +3. And then here's the Marquette polls. Wisconsin, I mean, that's basically tied. Wisconsin, if you include everyone, it's tied again. General election, this is the Marquette poll. General election, Harris +4. If you include everyone, Harris +6. And this is the poll that had Harris +20 in terms of, like, or maybe it was +30 in terms of independents. It's just completely false. That's not true at all. Biden approval. Oh, maybe Biden's approval is actually going back down. I actually want to check Biden's approval really quickly. Not that it matters much. Yeah, so you can see it rose, and then it's come back down since it's announced that he was not running for re-election. It got to around -19, almost -20. It's down to -15 right now, but it is still really, really bad. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.